Okay, today's lesson is lesson 7.2, and it's titled Write Fractions as Sums. The objective: I can decompose a fraction by writing it as a sum of fractions with the same denominators. You will need the following materials: a pencil, the study sheet, and fraction bars. Please stop the video if you need to go and gather those materials. Pause the video if you need to gather those materials. We're going to talk today about ways to decompose a fraction using the same denominator. One way we're going to do it is write the fraction as a sum of the unit fraction, and then we're going to talk about writing the fraction as a sum. Sounds the same, but it's not. Follow on your paper while I read the story out loud. Emilio cut a sandwich into 8 equal pieces and ate one piece. He has 7 pieces of the sandwich left. Emilio put each remaining piece on a snack plate. How many snack plates did he use? What part of the sandwich did he put on each plate? Notice that there are 2 questions here for you to answer. 2 questions. Now, each piece of the sandwich is 1/8 of the whole. One-eighth is called the unit fraction because it tells the part of the whole that one piece represents. A unit fraction always has 1 in the numerator. For example, 1/2 is a unit fraction. 1/5 is a unit fraction. 1/19 is a unit fraction. 1/237 is a unit fraction. All because it starts in the numerator with a 1. Example number 1. Write 7/8 as a sum of unit fractions. Trace your 1 fraction bar on your paper. Please go to your worksheet, and inside the box that I drew on the page, trace your 1 unit fraction bar. Pause the video while you do this. Now trace 7 of your 1/8 fraction bars underneath the 1 fraction bar, just like you see here. Pause the video if you need to. Now let's go on. It says to write the fraction as the sum of unit fractions. On your paper, in the bottom of the box, I want you to write 7/8 equal 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 until you've done that 7 times. There needs to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The number of addends represents the number of plates used. Each unit fraction represents the part of the sandwich on the plate. This is an addend. Let me change colors. This is an addend, and it represents 1 plate. This is an addend, and it represents one plate. This is an addend, and it represents one plate. It also represents the 1/8 of the sandwich that is on the plate. 1/8 of the sandwich, 1/8 of the sandwich, 1/8 of the sandwich. That's what's on the plate. So Emilio used how many plates? He used one plate for each addend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Emilio used 7 plates, and he put how much of a sandwich on each plate? We look at the fraction right there. He put 1/8 on each plate. You may pause the video while you catch up. Now we're moving to the next example. We are going to write the fraction as a sum. Remember, a sum is when you add numbers together. Follow along on side 2 of your worksheet while I read the story. Kevin and Isabel are going to share a whole pizza. The pizza is cut into 6 equal slices. They will put the sliced on 2 separate dishes. The part of the whole pizza, what part of the whole pizza will be on each shelf? Well, let's fix the boo-boos first. They will put the slices on 2 separate dishes. Slices. 6 equal slices. They will put the slices on 2 separate dishes. What part of the whole pizza could be on each dish? Shade the model to show how Kevin and Isabel could share the pizza. Well, whoops. There's a couple of ways they could share this pizza. Actually, there's a lot of ways they could share this pizza. So let's talk about one way. They're going to share the entire pizza, the whole thing. So they might take one piece of the pizza and put it on one plate. Now, Kevin and Isabel could put the last 5 pieces on the second plate. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You may stop the video while you color that in on your worksheet. Now let's see what that looks like as an equation. This would be, oops, let's get rid of that. Let's change to this one. Go back to black. Okay, this would be 6/6 equal 1/6 plus 5/6. Again, when we add fractions, we just add the top 2 numbers. We've got 1 and we got 5. When we add them together, we get 6. On your worksheet, you can see that there are 2 more examples to fill in. I want you to create your own. Create 2 pie plates with the 6 slices of pizza divided on the 2 plates. Do that twice. Pause the video while you're working on it. Remember to write the equation underneath the fractions, right here. Now, what if 3 friends share the pizza and they put the pizza slices on 3 separate dishes? What part of the pizza could be on each dish? Use the models to show and write an equation for each problem. In this case, we're not really using models, we're using pictures. All right. Now, we still have 6/6 because that makes our whole pizza. Now we've got to decide how many slices we want to color in on the first pizza, the second pizza, and the third pizza. But we cannot go past 6 slices. So, pizza number 1, I'm just going to do 2 slices. Model number 2, maybe I only do 1 slice. Which means model number 3 can have 3 slices. Now let's write the number sentence underneath it. 6/6 equals 2/6 plus 1/6 plus 3/6. Looking at our top numbers again, we've got 3 plus 1, which is 4, plus 2, which is 6. So we've got all 6 pieces accounted for. Notice on your worksheet that there are 2 more samples. I want you to go ahead and do those 2 last samples. When you've completed the samples, you can go to your math book and complete page 393 to 394, numbers 1 to 11. You may work together only on numbers 9, 10, and 11. You should not be working together for anything else. All right, begin your assignment in your math books. Enjoy!